All right, boom, shake the room, St. Thomas Aquinas kids. All right, we are still in our remote learning 2.0 phase, but that's okay because we are going to have some fun. Try to bring a little bit of energy again and do some cool stuff with our CoSpaces and augmented and virtual reality in your bedroom, lounge room, kitchen, wherever you might be watching this video. All right, so last week we spent some time with the previous video. I've shown you how to set up a CoSpaces account, log into CoSpaces, and then do like a tutorial which was going to give you some of those basic skills that you would need in order to start and build out your own, what we call a space. It's sort of like a 3D environment that you create yourself. And we're going to be spending a little bit more time today doing that. Okie dokies. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to log into CoSpaces. So you need to go to, I'll just type in CoSpaces into Google. I'll just do it. Here, we're going to type in CoSpaces into Google up here, CoSpaces, CoSpaces, enter, and it's up here, CoSpaces edu, make AR and VR in the classroom. That is right, AR and VR in the classroom. We'll bring you to this page here, this website. All right, when you get to here, we go up here to login. Because you've already registered, you don't need to do that, you did that last week. So now we're going to go to log in. If you haven't done this yet, you need to review the video from last week and register. So I'm assuming you've done that. So we click on log in. Here we go, and watch the magic happen as we get to this login screen here. All right, so we're going to put in your username or email and password. Now you should have that all written down from last week because I asked you to write down your username and password from last week. Really important. And keep it in a place that was safe that you could use for your sessions ongoing. So I hope that you've done that. Very, very important. If not, you have to go back to the first video and watch how to do it. Doesn't take long, bit of fun. So if you haven't done that step, make sure you go back and do it. Watch the first video. We're going to log in here. Oh, watch the magic happen as we click that login button. Here we go. So this is me, this is my screen. So you'll see something different. So I've got all the classes here. Now the next thing that I'm going to do today, we're going to have a bit of a free explore, free play session. So it's pretty cool, all right? So we're going to go to CoSpaces here on the left-hand side, and then we're going to create a CoSpace. So this is where you'll be shown a blank 3D environment, and then you're going to create it with whatever you want. So I'm going to click Create a CoSpace, which is here. Let me get my ugly mug back on. Create a CoSpace, which is here. And then you need to click on empty scene. So 3D environment, and you clicked on, and an empty scene. So click on that. Pow, here we go. Now, if you've watched the first video, you will know how to sort of move around. So with your different keys. So you just click and you can drag. You can look from above, sideways, all sorts of views that you can see. Now, we are going to give you an opportunity to create any sort of scene that you want. Now, the way that we do that generally is that we go down here to our library. So bottom left hand side, we click on library, and then we've got characters, animals, housing, nature. Click on the different icons, transport, items, buildings or building objects, special, don't worry about them just yet, and you can also search for items as well. So let's say I do a search for dogs or a dog. There's some dog stuff. Now, let's say I want transport. I know there are lots of people there that want to make like a city or something like that. Or actually, before I do that, we might go back or up here. We might go to environment first. So choose your environment. So if you click on environment, which is here, then you click edit, you're going to see the different environments that you can choose here. Now, if you want a city, you might choose this one. Boom, there's our city. Click on environment. So now you've got an environment and a city environment. Now you can just put something on your grid that sits inside that city. You might make some more roads, put some cars on there, whatever you want. You might do a nature, and you might do the nature or a forest. You might do the snow. There's different environments you can create. I've just chosen a city. Now once I'm here, I'm going to go back over here, bottom left, to library. Click on library again. So it's down here, follow my mouse, library, and I might choose transport. Click on transport. I might want a car. Now there's also a little arrow, so follow my mouse again, There's also an arrow right over here on the right-hand side of your screen. If you click on that, you'll see, oh, there's a rocket, there's an aeroplane. So lots of cool things there. I might just get this car. All right, put this car out there. There we go. So now I've got a car. Looks pretty sharp. Now if I want to shrink my library, I just click on the library icon again. Shrink it, click on library, expand it. Shrink it, click on it, expand it. So now that I've got my car, I can use the skills, or you can use the skills that you would have learned in the very first lesson to adjust the size, shape, or where this car is located in your environment. So let's say I want to make it bigger. I just click on the car, and there's this little icon with the arrows on each of the corners. I click on that and I drag it. So that was what we call scale that car, which means it'll make it longer, wider, and taller, all in equal proportion. So the car stays in what we call proportion. We can also turn the car around by clicking on the circle that goes around it. That'll spin it. Yeah, it'll spin it around. And if you want to move it, you can click on that icon at the top there, that little one that's now highlighted blue, and this arrow, the red one's going to pull it that way. It'll also push it back the other way, so I can move it that way. I can also move my car this way, and I can also make it float if I wanted to. Whoa, that's a bit trippy. And we go down. Okay, it's pretty cool. So there's a car, but I want to shrink. It's pretty big, so I'm going to shrink it down a bit and move it back that way, which is cool. All right. Now I want to put something else in here, so I'm going to go to my library. Might get a bike, drag the bike out, turn that bike around, make it a bit bigger. Yeah, cool. Might also get a person, so I might go to characters over here in my library. Might get this dude. Might get him out here, pull him out. Make him a bit bigger. Turn him around. Oh, I might turn him around a little bit there. There's a person. What else we got? We might go, what have we got in building? Hey, let's check out buildings. Might give it a miss at the moment. Items. Don't really need that yet. Nature. I might put some plants in here. I might get these trees and pull these trees. There we go, look at that. I might have to have a park in the middle of a city now. That'd be cool, hey? That would be very cool. Shrink that a bit. Okay. Yeah, alright. That looks alright. Might bring some more trees in though, what do you think? This one looks nice. I'll put that tree out there. So we're going to create a park in the city. That'd be really cool. Alright, we'll get that moving out there. Park in the city. What else have we got here? Animals? Got to have some animals. We had a dog. This bloke could have a dog with him, couldn't he? Oh, we didn't have a dog. Shrink my library. I'll expand that dog a little bit bigger. Now he's got a dog, which is cool. Alright, so now I've got a few things that are happening in your CoSpace. So the goal for today is really for you to get creative and actually add some items to your CoSpace and then create something amazing. So for example, if someone was to have a city like this and they created a park where there was park benches and there was animals and there was people and they were having a great time, that would be amazing. I would love to see that. So let's say you want to add a park bench. What we could do is we could go to, we might find it in buildings, maybe. Let's have a look. Maybe not. I might have to search it. So I might search. I might look for chair. There's a chair, great. What about a bench? We might have any benches. Oh, there's a bench, park bench. Look at that. Beautiful. So we'll drag the park bench out and I could make an amazing park. So amazing park in the middle of a city. How cool would that be? So if anyone decides that they would like to do that, that would be very cool. But up to you. You design what you think you would like. So I'm going to maybe I'll move it near these trees so they can just hang out near the trees. Let's have a look. So look at mine. Yeah, it looks alright. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, pretty cool. So park bench. So you're really up to you guys. You can make anything you want. You could add in rocket ships. You could do anything you want. Up to you. And I know you've all got wonderful, great creative imaginations. So if you use that in creating your space, that'll be fantastic. Then next week, actually, I might show it to you now. Why not? For those people that want to extend themselves a little bit, I might just get this guy. I might move in here a bit. I'll turn him around. All right. So let's say you want to make this person move. Without using code just yet. I'm going to show you code maybe in a week or two's time. But here we've got this guy here. So if we click on him, so he's got his box around him, and then I right click on my mouse. So I right click my mouse, you will see you've got these options come up. So I'll tell you what I did again. I click on my boy or my object, so they're now got their box and they're highlighted. I then right click with my mouse, and then I've got this option here, animation. It says animation. So now it's got a neutral animation. He might have some reactions or he could have actions. So let's see if I click on actions here. Actions, all right. Dance fun. I'm going to click dance fun, dance shy, point, roll boat, run, do all these things. Talk angry, talk excited, wave, that's cool. I might have him dance. Dance fun. Well, there he goes. Check it out. So now have a look at my boy. Oh, I'm going to play it. Oh, I can't see him. There he is. Look at him. He's having some fun. Yeah. So in order to see him animate, you actually have to go up, follow my mouse, up here to the top right-hand side and click play. And you click play, and then you'll have to adjust your camera. Just move around a bit. Look at him. Yeah, having some fun. That's right. Having some fun. Yep. So you can do that for different characters. Now, if you want to go back to your CoSpace to edit it, my dog's moving as well. It's cool. Over here, you go back. There's a back button up here. So you click on that back button. Now you can do it for the dog as well. So I click on my dog. So it's highlighted. Then I right click with my mouse. Then I go to animation. Click on animation. Neutral. You can bark. You can chase his tail. Eat. Lie down. Play. Run. Sit. Sleep. Walk. So I might just get it to, I don't know. What do we do? Chase his tail. There we go. So now you can see a preview. If I move this, you can see a preview of this dog chasing its tail. It actually looks a bit weird. That's the dog eating. Click on this one. Dog lying down. It's a bit boring. Wagging its tail. Just the neutral was pretty good. It was just sort of wagging its tail there. So I'll just leave it at neutral, I think. What's run do? Run, but it's not going anywhere because we haven't coded it. We'll do that. We'll just go neutral. That's cool. So we click out of there, and now we've got it. Now, if you wanted to move your camera in front of the boy, you could just click on your camera, just like a normal object, and you could drag it and move it. And then the little circle down below it, you just turn it around with that. There we go. And you'll probably be able to see your boy straight away if you click play. So now if you go up and click play, up the top right-hand side, click play. There he is. So the camera. So the camera is always the view where you're seeing your virtual reality space from. So you're looking at it from the camera's perspective. So you need to work out where you want to set your camera up in your CoSpace in order to be able to get the view. But you can always move around as well. Like you can always just move around in your virtual reality space anyway. But you might just want to think about that. Alright, so today's activity, log in. If you haven't logged in, got yourself set up, watch the first video, do that. Get yourself going because you're going to miss out on tons of fun stuff if you don't. Second thing is you need to log in today and create a space of your own creation. Bring in objects, make them animate like this boy that I've made him dance, and create a really cool space. And then I'm going to be checking out in your classes what you've done. So I'm going to be spending some of my time today and also next week looking what you guys have come up with and created. So for people that have done the really most amazing ideas and have built some really cool stuff, I might even send you an email saying, well done on your VAR. Awesome. All right. So, St. Thomas Aquinas, kids of St. Thomas Aquinas, I'm going to wrap this session up with a 3-step countdown and a big virtual ba-boom through the screen. All right. 3, 2, 1. Light up the screen. Ba-boom. All right. I'm out for today. I'll see you wonderful people next week. Don't forget you can email me if you want to. Anastasia shared an amazing project she did in code.org. That's one of those dance creations. So keep emailing me. Let me know what you're doing. Share with me some of the great stuff you're creating. If you want to do stuff in Scratch or code.org, jump in there as well. Just make sure you keep yourself active, learning, staying positive, okay? And connected to your learning as well, because that is so important in these times, okay? Proud of you guys. Really proud of you. Keep learning, keep focused, and I look forward to seeing your smiling faces soon. And don't forget to email me. Alrighty, see you guys. Have a wonderful time. See you soon.